I want the beans. What do you mean the song ends at like 2:40 even though it's 2:44? So, what the heck? Oh. New TDR Explorer video, don't mind if I do. Get on over to the comfy zone. Wait, I'm standing up. This is a sit-down stream. Hello, Sane. Hello, Stickly. And thank you so much, Sane, for the resub. Speaking of that, like, it's a little loud. I love the song, but it's coming in hot. There we go. It's Kalmada too. Hi, Kalmada. It's Billy too. Hi, Billy. Happy, like, best music day ever for Demeter Lupin. Did you all see that there was a new Weird Al song and a Live and Learn cover by Bentley Jones? I was having trouble sleeping yesterday, and I was like doing what I do when I had trouble sleeping and just kind of like looking at the recommended Firefox tabs that get suggested to me, and one of them was like, oh, Weird Al's gonna drop a new song this Friday, and I was like, but that's like tomorrow. And I wake up and I see that there's a new Weird Al polka song, and I'm like, ah, it's Casey too. Ah. So yeah, oh, for a second there, I saw Polka Mania, and I think I confused it with Polkarama, because I was like, wait, isn't there already a Weird Al song called Polka Mania? But no, it was the new one. It was the new one the whole time. It had a lot of good stuff in it. It had a lot of really good animated segments to it too. It had like a bit actually done by like Vizzy Pop, which was crazy. And oh, see, like, I know I keep talking about this part, but like the Yappin part of it with Uptown Funk, I literally was like, oh, cause like, so you all know I love me some Weird Al, and the way I found out about Weird Al is I was a baby bun on YouTube for the first time, and one of the first non-Sonic things I ever saw on YouTube was the Yappin like flash animated music video of Albuquerque, and I was like, oh, this animation's funny, and also the song is funny and fun. I was like, who is this? Weird Al? Sure, I'll check out more. And then I typed in Sonic Weird Al, and then I found out about more Weird Al music through Sonic AMVs. I genuinely, like, no... same Al awakening. But yeah, no, the rest of my Weird Al experience I've gotten through Sonic AMVs. That's I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I've gotten through to too many styles of music through Sonic AMVs. Like, that's how I realized I like Celine Dion too, because I saw a Sonic X Elise AMV with My Heart Will Go On, and I was like, oh, I like this song. Found it through White and Nerdy. Oh, that's a great one to like get introduced to Weird Al on. That, honestly, like, I think the time I got into Weird Al was right when Straight Outta Linwood came out. And like, Straight Outta Linwood is such a good Weird Al album. I know a lot of people really like that, like, Poodle Hat and earlier type of Weird Al. There's like Weird Al with glasses and like post Weird Al with glasses. I know a lot of people like the like glasses and mustache Weird Al era when he was like just starting out, and like those are definitely like iconic. But like I think like depending if you want to consider like Poodle Hat about that time too, like I think Poodle Hat really good. Then like a few years later you got Straight Outta Linwood, really really good. Running with Scissors, really good. Running with Scissors has my favorite polka. I'm a big fan of Polkarama. And then like honestly, I think the cool thing about Weird Al like lately, as in like the last, I don't know, like 25 years, he really hits generational musical styles pretty well, I think. Because I think like Alpocalypse and Mandatory Fun both really summarize and poke a lot of fun at like 2000s and 2010s music respectively. But yeah, first Weird Al was Eat It. So many like good starting songs. I feel like it's really hard to find a bad Weird Al starting song. Like you can pick any era and like any song, and like it's solid. It's a good solid song. I think like the more divisive kind of way of looking at it is like if you start with like a polka, an original song, or a parody, because like I know a lot of people know Weird Al for the parodies, and that's definitely like the butter to the bread. But then you find out later that he's got like polka songs, like polka medleys, which are like always really, really good. And then you have like the original ones, and like I think as someone who really likes the original stuff, I can see where someone would hear a song like Genius in France or Sports Song or even something like Jackson Park Express and be like, you know, I heard this is fine, but I don't know if this is like crazy good. Amish Paradise, hell yeah. What one of the primo Weird Al songs. That said, like, oh dog, I love Jackson Park Express. Anytime like Weird Al does like those really, really like 8 to 12 minute songs, love that. I love Jackson Park Express. I love Genius in France. Love Albuquerque. What else? I guess technically, what's the one from the movie? The movie one's pretty good. I wouldn't even say it's like up there for me, but I like it fine. Love Weird Al. Let's talk about Weird Al for 10 minutes. What? Hold on. My first exposure to Weird Al was a CD I got in a cereal box. I can't remember how I got that Radio Disney CD. Like, not to say that Weird Al isn't family friendly, but it does surprise me that a Radio Disney CD had a Weird Al song. Like, I know they dabbled into like, you know, mainstream music, but I know people like even now are like, you know, sometimes Weird Al can get a little raunchy, a little like too cheeky. Which, like, I know that's a thing people think, but like, I think there's maybe like exactly one song that I can think of where I would say this is a Weird Al song I would not like let kids listen to, and that's Word Crimes, because there's a mentions of violence and also cunnilingus jokes in there. Like, I remember the first time I heard Word Crimes because I was going through I'm pretty sure that's Alpocalypse, but yeah, the first time I was listening to Word Crimes, I heard the cunning linguist line. I was like, whoa. The kids gotta learn someday. The saga begins, and they changed hitting on the queen to talking to the queen. There's a radio edit for the saga begins? Oh. This is forbidden knowledge. Oh. You know, it's kind of funny now that I really think about it, because I think some of like Weird Al's older stuff I can imagine being like Radio Disney friendly, especially ones that are just like like the first like 2 or 3 albums where it's like, yeah, this song's like explicitly just about food. Like, Eat It, definitely I would introduce Weird Al to children with. Probably another one, Rides the Bus, honestly. And Rocky Road. Rocky Road. Oh, Oh, hey, you know what? That's a great transition. I didn't mean it to, but like, I was out on the town today because I went to the doctor and I had a voucher for a free sandwich at Jimmy John's. And I was like, you know, I can pick myself up a sandwich on the way home, get some white bread in my system. So I got a Jimmy John's sandwich and a soda, and I got a little like ice cream cookie for Calmata. And while I was waiting for my freaky fast order, I was looking at the other stuff in the area, and there was a milkshake bar. Like, not just a place to get milkshakes, but like a fancy place to get like milkshakes and sundaes. And, you see, you know, like it goes from like an ice cream place to like a fancy place when they put their sundaes and stuff in like little mason jars. It was a mason jar place. But I had a sundae. Oh, Kuma here just in time for the obligatory Deborah Lupin food talk portion of the stream. But yeah, it was like a lot of Bluebell ice cream that they have like sprinkles and cups and toppings and sauces for. I got a strawberry and cream cheesecake sundae that had strawberry cheesecake ice cream that already had like strawberry chunks and cheesecake chunks, but then they put like a whole frozen brick of cheesecake in the cup with the ice cream and like a bunch of whipped cream and some strawberry sauce on it. I was like, I was already impressed by how it looked. I actually took pictures. My streaming phone has my pictures. I'll show you all after the stream. But yeah, I was honestly like kind of blown away by how good it was. I just like hopped in being like, okay, here's a nice cool place I can like have a little bit of ice cream, drink some of my soda before I head home. And they gave me like a whole like reasonably sized slice of cheesecake that I could have probably like picked up in my hand and like used as a brick to hit someone in the head with. But like literally I saw that cheesecake and I poked my spoon in it and it was like a little solid, and I was like, I could lift this up and like smack someone in the head with it for bludgeoning damage. But like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't hit someone in the head with it because it was really good cheesecake. It was like some of the cheesiest cheesecake I've ever had. And like I took like a couple of spoonfuls and I was like, I see why some Asian countries do like cheese flavored sweets and like cheese flavored candy and stuff. Cause it was like really cheesy, but like it was really good too. Like honestly, like if that was just the cheesecake, I would have been happy with that. That was a cheesecake I would have happily spent like $6 on. It was really good. And then the ice cream itself was really good too. I got Calmata a Dr. Pepper float ice cream. It was really, really good. I just tried Bluebell's cookies and cream cheesecake. Oh, wow. That one sounds really good too. Like, I'm a sucker for cheesecake flavor stuff. Cheesecake used to be one of my like favorite sweets as a youngster, and it's one of those things that I like legitimately like burnt myself out on because I ate so much of it. I remember for like 3 years straight, whenever we would go to the hometown buffet, and I would get a dessert, got the cheesecake. If it was my birthday, got the cheesecake. One of those crimes was cheesecake bludgeoning. Yes. Cheese and corn ice cream. Ah, that sounds really good. Honestly, like, there's a lot of weird flavors of ice cream out there. But like, I don't know, like, if you remember that there's like sugar and cream in there, pretty good. Like, when I was a youngster, my folks went to a garlic festival, and I'll admit, like, 80% of that time that I was there at that festival, I was having like a panic attack. But the other 20% was pretty fun. Emerald Lagasse was there. The Emerald show was fun. I had garlic ice cream and the garlic ice cream. And garlic ice cream literally just tastes like if you dip a French fry in vanilla ice cream. It's got like a little bit of that like salty flavor to it. It was really good. I'm trying to think of like other weird sweets I've had before. I'm normally a very adventurous sweets eater, like if I go out, but like I haven't really had adventurous sweets in a while. I think genuinely like the most like out of my ordinary that I've had recently was the bunny butt cookies. I was telling Kawana, like, that was like the first time I've had like a sugar cookie with frosting on it. Cause like I love sugar cookies, but usually I like, one, I like plain cookies, and two, if I'm making them or getting them out, it's always just like either the plain sugar cookie or the Pillsbury ones that have like the little shapes and designs on them that you just like pop out of the carton and you bake them. I love those ones. I know people really love like those pre-made like Walmart/Target sugar cookies with the frosting and the sprinkles that like turn into crumbly dust as soon as you touch them. I like those cookies too. But if it was between those cookies and the Pillsbury ones with the little designs on them, design ones, easy. Easy. I love those. If I was left to my own devices, I would eat the little Pillsbury design ones like in one sitting, honestly. My stomach isn't the biggest, but man, like I will eat those sugar cookies, like a whole pack of them, easy. Yeah, I was out in the city today because my doctor's in the city, and I went in for a checkup again, and the doctor said I still have too much blood, so I gotta go hit up the medical vampires and have them steal all the blood from me. Apparently, like, I have a problem with like having too high of a red blood cell count, and my doctor is like, Demi, I want to up your T dose so bad, but you have too many red blood cells, and I can't in good faith do that to you. And I'm like, heck, like, honestly, like, I've been doing pretty fine with my lowered testosterone dose. Like, it hasn't been that bad. Like, to the point where I would be like, you know, I'm fine just doing like 0.25 instead of like 0.5. But my doctor really wants to up my T and really wants me to lower my red blood cell count. Has your doctor told you to give blood because you're taking T? See, this isn't the first time I've been told that, like, I need to get my I was gonna say get my blood removed. That's one way to put it, I guess. But yeah, this isn't the first time my doctor was like, hey, you need to like donate some of your blood or like go to a phlebotomist. I went to donate to the Red Cross, and like, even though my doctor said, like, you know, sometimes if you're on HRT, they just won't let you because, you know, they have that really outdated rule and stuff. But the first time I donated blood, it was no biggie. And like, it was no biggie for me to like do it in the first place. But the problem was I have really weird veins. I'm one of those people with weird veins. So like, every time I get like lab work done or like I need to have my blood stolen from me, the phlebotomists are always like digging through my fur and looking at my skin and are like, where the fuck are your veins? And like, this is like even with me being hydrated too. Like, I stay hydrated. Maybe not like the best level of hydrated, but like I drink lots of water, so like I'm not dehydrated. My veins are hiding. Like I just have like weird skin apparently. And when I donated to the Red Cross, like halfway through the time that they were supposed to do it, they were like trying to put in like another needle to take blood, and they couldn't find it and it wasn't working, and they were like, okay, we'll stop this right here because we can't find your veins and we don't want to hurt you. And I was like, that's fair, but also like what they took wasn't enough to actually like lower my red blood cell count. So like I just my doctor actually told it to me last time too. Like, some people just have to like donate blood or like go to phlebotomists regularly, and I think I might be one of those people. But yeah, I'm hoping like a therapeutic phlebotomist, which is such a hard thing for me to say somehow. Like, therapeutic phlebotomist. That's a lot of like P action going on. Hopefully like they have the snacks and stuff there too, because like I liked donating blood to the Red Cross a lot because, one, you got a sticker, and I was like, hell yeah, sticker. And two, I got to have apple juice and gummies for donating blood, and I'm like, oh, these people know me. They know I love gummies. It was, I wish I could like donate more. I wish I was in like the like better shape to donate. Oh no, my pets! Here, let me fix this. I will not let your pets go to waste, Viria. Also, hi, Viria. Sneeze, 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 sneeze. Pat, 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 pat. There we go. Yeah, you threw them. It's like So I mentioned my doctor. Mentioned that and this and that. You know, I just like. Oh, I will sip. Thank you. Speaking of water, where's my? Oh, I dumped my water out. It's okay. I have Coca-Cola TM. I let a weird guy drink my water. And I was like, I don't know if I trust this bottle. I might need to clean it before I have more water. I was like just finishing up my Blackberry Circle cartridge anyway. So like, oh, you know what? Ooh, I have Honeycrisp apple in my pantry for my next Circle. And I'm like, oh, I should totally like fill up my next water bottle and put that apple cartridge in there. I love me like some good apple flavor. And like you never really see like apple as like a water flavoring. Like fruit punch, sure. Lemon, sure. Like tropical punch mixes, sure. Never really like apple. And it's like a good apple too. Not really like that green apple like sour flavor, but like that sweet like red apple flavor. I'm like, I swear, I need to like contact Circle and be like, hey, I know you don't really like do sponsorships, but can I like promote Circle on my stream for you? Because like if you are part of Circle, you get a little invite code, and I would absolutely do like a couple weeks or a month of being like, hey, use my invite code and get a Circle bundle so I can get a free cartridge. and you know, I say they don't do sponsorships, but like they got real chummy with Mr. Beast lately. So I'm like, can I be on the same level as Mr. Beaster? Maybe. Thinking about the time Kawato was telling me about the Cosmic Crisp apples. Cosmic Crisps slap. Oh, they were so good. I've also had, oh, what were they called? They're like Autumn Harvest or something like that. Naked. Yeah, I'm hanging out naked with the beans out before I go to bed. Hello, corporation. I am a beast of the bunny variety. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me sponsor your product. Yeah, 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 yeah. And now I just assured that nobody's gonna get sponsored by me ever again. What was it? Oh, yeah, no, I've had Autumn Harvest apples, which are apparently a newer breed of apple that supposedly are meant to taste like a little cinnamony, kind of like you're eating an apple cider. Those ones are really, really good. I love those apples. I think the only thing that really like trumps like specialty apple flavors for me, specialty grape flavors. There is a breed of grape that they bred to taste exactly like cotton candy, and like, yeah, I've had those before and they taste exactly like cotton candy. They're really good. Too erotic R18 content. Because I got my beans out, isn't it? Or is it the fact that I'm streaming naked? Probably one of the two, for sure. I haven't seen those cotton candy grapes around lately, though. I've only ever seen them when I was in Hipster Town. And, like, I guess that makes sense, because, like, it was, like, a big urban city. But, like, oh, man, those were really good. I wish I had more of them. Some apples are really weird, like the knobhead russet, which looks like a lumpy potato and is creamy on the inside. I swear, like, I feel like twice a year, like, we have like a chatting stream. We just start talking about weird apples, and I love these conversations. Yeah, no, all this apple talk's making me want to get apples too now. I'm like, oh. I think the last time I really interacted with weird apples was I was watching a binging with Babish video where he tried, like, oh, I don't remember how many it was, but like a lot of different apple varieties. Like some of them pretty common, like, you know, Pink Ladies, Red Delicious, Granny Smith, but like some of the weirder ones too. I think next time we go to the grocery store, I might like look and see if there's weird apple flavors. No, so during the spring and the fall, there's a place near the Evil Lair that does farmers markets. And I'm like, oh, what if these farmers markets have weird apple flavors? I'm like, ooh. Me being invited to apples and no apples were there. Me when I am invited to play apples and oranges and there are no apples nor oranges. And I'm like, what the fuck? Weird apple. Clap, 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 clap. I'm looking at my little list of like things I wanted to talk about today. Oh, you know what? Speaking of weird stuff, much less about the apples and more on the weird stuff. I had a weird dream last night. I don't normally tell you all about my weird dreams, but I'm gonna tell you all about this weird dream. I had a dream that like I put my model, like my me, into Miku Miku Dance to dance to Yoshiko / Yohane solo song. And I cannot for the life of me remember which one it was. I think it may have been either the ending part of Tante Mei, Tante Mei High. Wow, what was it? Her second one. No, third one. My bad. The detective one. Mei Tante. Thank you, Stickly. It was either the ending of Mei Tante or the ending to In This Unstable World. But like these like standing up ones where she's going nuts, and like I dreamt that like I was doing it, and I was like, whoa. I woke up and I was like, whoa. So like it kind of got me thinking, like I've seen like small models in Miku Miku Dance before, but I've never really used Miku Miku Dance. But like, I'm kind of curious now. I've dreamt of new content ideas. So I might like look and see what kind of things I can do. I know you can actually like import Miku Miku Dance animations to use in Warudo. And I'm kind of tempted, like, if I can download dances and I find out that like Miku Miku Dance the program isn't my thing, then I could try them in Warudo. And I do like Warudo. Y'all know how much I love this program where I can like, you know, be in this comfy, chill, beautiful home. Oh, hey, you want to see my comfy, chill, beautiful home? Check this out. This is my personal loft. Got a big couch. Got the TV. You got the lamp. You got the me. Hi. That's where my bed is. I've been playing around with environments in Warudo lately because I'm like, I kind of want to like record music videos the same way I kind of did like a short little like singing TikTok. I kind of want to do that same thing, but like have little music videos with them too. I had an idea for one, and like, do I want to say what it was? I think I might want to say what it was. I was like, what are other songs I know I can sing that I want to sing and have fun with? And I was like, I love Yakuza, and I love the Yakuza karaoke songs. And I kind of want to do like a little short cover of Bakamitai just for funsies. Because that's like that's the song that everyone knows from Yakuza. Even though Machine Gun Kiss is my favorite one. And I'm still practicing Today's Diamond. Like, I know I can kick out Bakamitai and like make a cute little music video for it. So I'm gonna try to do something like that, and like if it ends up like a fun process, I might do more things like that again. Yakuza mentioned. Yeah, I want to learn all the songs and mention. Oh, you know what? I was talking about Machine Gun Kiss and Today's the Diamond, but like I didn't even mention that like I know most if not all of 24 Hour Cinderella. I would love to do like if I had like agency money to be like, okay, here's money for like a mix and like a tuner and things like that. Like I would totally do like a proper cover of 24 Hour Cinderella, like a Butterfly too. Dude, I love like a Butterfly. Both the Kiryu and like Ichiban ones both have such an energy to them that I love. I really also like Harukaze, Saiko song, and I really like Haruka songs. I can never remember the one that I really like. Actually, no, I can't remember one. I like Loneliness Loop, pretty good, but the one's like, are you ready? Go, Asubima Show. That one is like my favorite Haruka song, and I love that one. Get to the Top, hell yeah. Get to the Top's pretty good. I've been listening to a lot of Majima Construction lately, actually. I don't know if that like counts, But like, I love modular construction. Machine Gun Kiss is good. Machine Gun Kiss is like my favorite one. And like, technically I could do the English version, but like, I actually know the Japanese one much better than the English one. It's like, Midnight Shadow, Kirisaku, Akuseru, Kishinmu Highway City. That little thing be sitting there and crap. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mom is a weird fucking thing. Mosquitoes love my knees. I have 5 bite marks. No. Ah. You gotta get some ointment for that. I hope it's like not like an indoor mosquito situation, because that would stink. Like you have to get the raid on your own. No, not the raid. What's the bug repellent? Off? Get the off indoors. It was no. Ah. I'll smap the mosquitoes off of you. They're like pop, 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 pop. Get off indoors. Honestly, like the best place to get off is outside, but like sometimes you can get off inside too. Like you could, you know, set up a net or two if you want to go outside, but you can also just like, you know, get off. You get off indoors, I get off in public spaces. We aren't the same. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun practicing singing lately. I kind of forgot how much I liked it. I don't know why I stopped. I just kind of just like been doing other stuff, but like I've been learning new songs. I haven't like learned new songs in a really long time. Legitimately, like I think like a few weeks ago at this point, I saw Nichi Sanji's Loon Loon do a teeny tiny cover of Yona Yona Dance, and I was like, and then I saw the original Yona Yona Dance, and I was like, and I've been learning Yona Yona Dance, and it's really fun. I was practicing it on the train ride to my doctor, just like looking at the lyrics and being like, okay, let's memorize the Japanese in there. Wonderful Rush! Oh, where's the rap? Did you know the rap in Wonderful Rush is one of the first Love Live songs? Like, I learned. Like, not even like the full song, just like the little rap part. Can I do it? Can I pause my music and like show you? Can I still do it? Let's go Toki Super Jump. Oh dog, I can still do it! Yeah! But yeah, no, I love Wonderful Rush. I think it's like legitimately, well, I can't tell if like Music Start or Wonderful Rush is my favorite Muse single, but I love Wonderful Rush a lot. It's like what one of my top 10, if not top 5 Muse songs. It's like Wonderful Rush, Date Date Amujo, Music Start, Wild Stars, Boku Hika, Snow Halation, of course. I like my B-sides. I like my anime B-sides. Something about like the OPED B-sides for Muse just hit real good. Like I know like Bokura Hima no Nakade, no Nina no Nakade. That's like an iconic Annie song. But man, Wild Stars is right there. Oh, by the way, if you're not already a Love Live fan, look up Wild Stars by Muse. Really good intro song. Not all of Love Live music sounds like that, but like, sometimes it does sound like that and it's good. But yeah, love me Wonderful Rush. Love how it's a Katori center. It's kind of in that era where like centers are mostly a choreography thing and less of like a solo thing. But like I love the choreography of Wonderful Rush with the hi wait hi Susume mada let's go, and like the big sticky the leg out. I think like Wonderful Rush is one of my favorite Muse choreographies, to be honest. It's like oh no, I was gonna say Kaguya, which is another anime song B-side, but Kaguya's got another one of my favorite choreographies in Muse too. I was gonna say another one. I think also Date Date Amujo, especially from Final Live. Really good choreography. Really gay choreography. We love it. Music Starts choreography, really good, really good. See, like, when I was like starting out, I was like, okay, I'm a Maki stan. I'm obligated to like Music Start. But then I was like, I don't know, it's just such a good song already. The solos are nice. The choreography is really good. The music video takes place at Tokyo Disney Sea. So like, it's just got everything I love all right there. You would think I would like Asheru Banzai more, but like, No, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Maki solo, and I like some of the other solos for Asheru Banzai, but I feel like the whole group mix is a little... It's got this vibe to it that I don't think I gel with too much. To be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of Moto Yuto Love It a Second. I think that one's also got fun choreography, but I'm not the biggest fan of Second Shoot. It's okay, it's not bad, but like I think of the other Muse singles and I'm like, there's the two I really like personally in Wonderful Rush and Music Start, and then you got Snow Legends right there, and then like Buradara, like ahead of its time, it's beautiful, and then you got Second Shoot, it's like yeah. Am I missing one? I feel like I am missing exactly one. I do this every single time when I talk about Muse singles. Yeah, that was it. That's three. Ego, they want to jump. I don't know. I keep forgetting that one because, like, I love that one. I love that one, and I love Mermaid Festa. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I think there should have been more Nico centers. I think Nico deserves to be the star just a little more. Just a little. Now I'm just looking at all the center listings on the Love Live wiki. You know what I should do sometime? I should make like a playlist of like, these are my Demeter Lupin seal of approval good Love Live songs for first timers. Like, if I were to be like, okay, here's some of like Love Live's best songs and some of the ones that I think people that aren't normally Idol fans would enjoy. Here's my offering to you. I think honestly, I would put the entire New Romantic Sailors album on that one too. Like, I'm gonna show you all the instrumental to Phantom Rocket Adventure. Rocket Adventure instrumental / off vocal. There you are. Listen to this. Listen how like disco as fuck this is. Did you know that before I started VTubing, when I was streaming as a duo with Love Break, we had a stream where we marathoned Sonic Adventure 2, and it was heavily modded, and the bit was we got like the craziest, wackiest mods we could find and didn't mention it at all. Like, we played it off totally straight. It was such a funny stream and I loved it. But one of the things that we did is I replaced some of the stage music with Love Live off vocals, and this was my song for Final Rush, Sonic's last stage, where you're just like flipping on rails outside in space. And I was like, no, it's gotta be Phantom Rocket Adventure. And like, I still have that mod, like that mod list of like replaced music. And I was like, I'll still play Phantom Rocket Adventure on loop while I play Final Rush. It's such a good vibe. It's like a mwah. Doing that and banning the word mod from chat. Oh, that's funny. I love. I might do that. Honestly, I might do that. I was literally like thinking this week, like, I would love to do that stream idea again, like play something really heavily modded and just play it exactly super straight. But I will definitely will remember this. I love this disco shit. You know what, honestly, if you can recommend me disco, if you're a disco connoisseur, hit me the fuck up, because I love disco. I would love to listen to some more disco. But like, I love stuff like Phantom Rocket Adventure. I love stuff like the song Who Do You Think You Are by Spice Girls. It's like the one that's like, shake it, break it, baby, baby. Who do you think you are? Love that one. I love the song "Give Up the Funk" because I remember distinctly from being a young pipsqueak, the commercials that they would play for the Jack in the Box Millennium Ball like car antenna jack, and it was a commercial of like a guy in a truck getting pulled over by the police, and you can hear like rumbling and thumping in the truck, and the policeman's like, okay, open it up, I gotta see what's inside. And the truck driver opens it up, and it's just a bunch of the Millennium Balls having a wild grand old time, but like the song "Give Up the Funk's" playing. And I'm like, even when I was like a baby bun at the time, I was like, man, this song slaps. Would you listen to Disco Duck? I have listened to Disco Duck. Disco Duck is okay. Not quite what I'm looking for, but we appreciate the spirit. Only disco I know is Disco Elysium. Kamada really likes Disco Elysium. They've been trying to gently suggest it to me. I think I would like it if I tried playing it, but that's like a long boy. That's a long boy. Parliament Funks. I should look into more Parliament because I really like Give Up the Funk. Yes. I opened Discord just to see if there was a DM from the Stickly, and I'm like, no. Let me rub my paws together menacingly. Come on. There we go. It's a long one with nothing but dialogue and text. Yeah, honestly. See, I really want to play it, especially on stream, but like, I don't know. I do this thing where it's like, I kind of curate my playlists, as in like the games that I play, specifically to facilitate good conversation. Cause I don't know if you all noticed by the fact that I've been talking straight for like an hour on nothing but my own brain, but like I love to talk on my streams and I love to tangent, and I feel like sometimes with dialogue heavy games there's two ways that it could go. One, I just read it, there's no tangents, and like you get to see my reactions, but like we don't really get enough of that demi chit chat and kind of vibe to it. Or two, I just talk over the whole thing and not pay attention, and then like every like few minutes I'm like, wait, hold on, what happened? I need to find better games that like do a good mix, like something like I have nuggets where I can tangent on, and then like some parts where we can read through it and be like, ah, okay, cool. I just rewatched Good Burger. Fuck yeah. I never appreciated the George Clinton cameo and the inclusion of not just knee drop. Oh, why did I say knee drop? That clearly says deep. Kiryu, Tiger Drop by Parliament. Gap Band. Okay, let me make a list. Parliament. Knee deep. And then Gap Band, you dropped a bomb on me. Hell yeah. Everyone giving me good disco and funk. Love you. Thank you. We love it. Disco Elysium's a heavy game. Like, the heavy part is actually something I'm really excited for. I mean, you all know through my art streams, like, sometimes I'll just like talk about heavy stuff or like real talk with you all and just be like, yeah, it's totally normal. I'll be like talking about like food one minute and talking about like existentialism and morality the next, and just get back into like food talk. That's just the kind of person I am. I love self-reflection. I think it's fun and cool. Sometimes looking at yourself in a very critical lens can be kind of scary, but like the whole point of something being scary is like to get over it, right? Like, if you're facing something little by little, day by day, that just kind of like is proof of your bravery and your resilience and your desire to get better. And I think the desire to get better is one of the most important things someone can ever have, like in general. Like, whether it's to better yourself or better the lives of people around you, or even small scale stuff like, hey, I just want to keep playing this hard video game because I think it's fun and I want to get better at it. Or like, yeah, I want to make the community I live around better by like making sure I throw my trash away in a trash can. Like, even stuff like that is like more than you can say for some other people. And like, even if it's like a really small gesture, I think that's really important. It makes me really respect your mettle, as it were. People who speedrun Disco Elysium. I don't know why, but that made me think of like the people that speedrun humongous games. Like, this is such a weird comparison, but they both kind of feel like, to me, that the journey is like the important part of the game experience, because there's different ways you can do it in both Disco Elysium and a humongous game. Well, like, I've seen some people speedrun putt-putt and get like to the end in under a minute. I think it's like Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo has like a thing where like you could beat it in under a minute, something like that. You want music recommendations on Discord or DMs? Both are good. That would be really funny. Like, everyone just drops like a bunch of like disco and funk in the tunes channel, and like people who aren't on stream are like, what the, what is with all this disco and funk? What is time? 10:30 by Pacific hours. There is one thing I wanted to do before I stop the stream for today, and it's actually something I'm glad we have an audience for, because I was like, what if we actually crimes? Always crimes. Counting crimes. I'm lowballing my crimes today. Sheesh. I actually did take time off of work today because I was having some really bad sensory overload, and I was like, I can't deal with this today. Oh, I made a appointment to see the psychiatrist because Buddy's off their meds. I've been getting some bad sensory overload lately because I ran out of my medicine that helps make those sensory overload moments better. So hopefully I'll grab some more of that soon enough. Oh, that's right. Oh, I totally forgot about that. You know why I forgot about that? Literally, I work an IT job, but I did not get hit by all the blue screen going on today. That was wacky though. Like, I literally was like, I was there for like an hour and a half and I was like, okay, you know what? Today is like today's a fuck it kind of day. Who's the guy? Where's the guy? Oh, I can't remember the guy, but there's the guy that gives really good advice, and he's like, some days are fucked and they cannot be unfucked. Today was like an unfuckable day, so I was just like, you know what? Let me just, like, you know, take the rest of my shift off. I'll just like wrap myself in my blanket, put my soundproof headset on, just like, you know, do that for an hour or two. But then I went back to my computer and, you know, I'm a furry, so naturally I have a lot of friends who are in IT, right? And like, all of my IT friends are like, oh god, oh fuck. Specifically, one of them was also like, someone is going to get in so much trouble. Like, people died from this, probably. Like, I trust him. He knows what he's talking about most of the time, but like, yeah. It was really funny. I saw like a heat map of active air flights, and it was funny seeing the heat map of flights because they had planes on the screen and they kind of like flew around like little bugs. It was kind of funny. But yeah, no, yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. I wonder if we'll get like more news and like what happened. I heard some speculation that like someone had pushed a script or a code of some kind that was full of like nulls that was maybe written by like an AI and not bug tested, and it was pushed anyway, and like that's what caused it. I don't know if that's like maybe like actually it or like even partially it, but if it turns out that this happened because of an AI, I am going to be like genuinely so happy, just to prove to the world that like, yeah, no, AIs cannot do this. Yeah, I was kind of worried. Like, I wonder like how much of this is genuinely like life-threatening or life-affecting. Like, not even like in a context of working and seeing like some people be like, okay, yeah, I cannot perform my job because of this outage, but like, you know, people who rely on that thing in like a very serious context. Have you seen those furries that hacked a nuclear research center? That sounds familiar. The CEO sounds like a real piece of shit. Yeah. I think specifically the guy that I'm paraphrasing was like, he's a little like up his own ass about things, so he sounds very like matter of fact on things that he can't confirm sometimes. But like he was guessing that it might have been like an AI or a chat GTP written like code or script, and it might be. There's a non-zero possibility. I will say, like, for as bad as this has been, I do really like the aesthetic pictures that happened with some of it. Microsoft outage. I want to see some of the aesthetic pictures. DuckDuckGo will not give them to me. Oh, dude. Hello. Is this a cool picture or is this an AI picture? This is some like talk about aesthetic. This is some aesthetic shit. Please don't be AI. Please don't be AI. Me looking at all the people being like, please don't be AI. Ah, man, it's AI. Shit. Ah, this picture is fucking dope when you look at it for like 3 seconds. But then you look at it for 4 seconds, like, that car is just a block. God damn it. Alright. So, before we dip, I wanted to think of a raid message. Because I know some people really like their raid messages, and like, normally I'm not the raid message type, but I think I want to give one to the people that want to do a raid message. Plus, I was thinking about like potential raid messages, and I was like, I remember the gamers are here to do crimes, and if I can make that like a simple command, I think we can do that easy peasy. Community command. Regular command. Thank you. I think I want to clean up my mix it up commands a little bit. Just a smidgen. Like, shuffle some over to like point redeems and some specifically for me. So like, instead of it being like a full on like everybody can use this command, like some of them are just for me. I still have he is alive. I need to fix he is alive. I think I'm gonna do raid. Raid. And then we're gonna do on the fly, on stream, mix it up, command. Text to speech. There's a lot of things you can do on Mix It Up that I want to explore and do fun stuff with. If you want someone that knows their shit and like knows their way around Mix It Up, my good friend Leshy the Dwarf, they are very knowledgeable in that, and they do some cool shit with it. Love Delesh. rabbit emoji. I really like rabbit face emoji. What do you mean? All my ad blockers are blocked on your website, Emojipedia. What do you mean? Turn off. Rabbit face, thank you. There we go. So let's test this. That doesn't have... Okay, it does have rabbit face in it. Perfect. So when stream's wrapping up, I'm gonna do command raid, and then you all could copy and paste that if you wanna do a raid message while we raid into whoever we're raiding into for that stream. If you are a sub, I would recommend using Beans. Beans has such evil energy to it, and I love the bean emote. I've been meaning to like go through the emotes and clean them up just a shimagin. Doms, like dominoes. Both of them. Yeah. Man, thing about Domino's is like, I'm sorry, Kuma. Dude, Kuma, you and I are both like food pilled, honestly. it's a bad habit. I was gonna say we feed into each other, like literally. Alright. Subway. I literally had Jimmy John's today. My go-to Jimmy John's is like the Beach Club, no cucumber. No cucumber or light cucumber, depending on how I'm feeling that day. Today was a light cucumber kind of day, but usually I pick no cucumber. But that's got like turkey, it's got guacamole, it's got lettuce and tomato, and like maybe a little bit of light cucumber, and then some mayo. Strawberry Pop-Tart. Oh my gosh, I just got milk. Well, I was gonna say, like, I could have a little bit of like Captain Crunch before I go to bed, but like, man, I need to like carry my little lactate tablets in my bag or something, or even like my wallet, because sometimes like I'll just kind of like buy dairy on a whim, and then immediately after I'm like, oh, why is it yummy? I'm a little bit of a lactose intolerant, even though my toes are right here. But yeah, I had my cheesecake ice cream today, which was like 2 scoops of ice cream and like a whole cheesecake. And I was waiting for the train afterwards, and I was like, ooh, why is it yummy? Oh, okay. Well, one last thing. Speaking of spicy food, Kamon and I went to the Korean convenience store again. I may have like splurged a little bit because I've been really hungry lately. I've been really wanting like lots of yummy food, and like I've been extra hungry. I think it might be like a hormonal thing now that I haven't been on my meds for a little bit, but like I just been really hungry. And so I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to the convenience store anyway. I could just like pick up some snacky foods. And along with my snacky foods, I also got more of the Quattro cheese bulldog. I love the Quattro cheese bulldog. But I also, this time for real, parentheses real. I got, oh, what the hell is it called? Where's the tag for it? I knew I threw it away here. Ew. I got Rosé Bulldog wide glass noodle. So it's like a wide glass noodle with rosé flavor, and it's like it was like a more instant noodle kind of thing. It's like you put water into the cup and then you microwave it, rather than it's like a ramen experience. But like I had that today and it was really spicy. Bulldog's really spicy, but like, oh man, I'm learning that I really like those rosé pastas. The rosé pastas are really nice. They got like this hint of like, I don't know if it's like sweetness or something else, but like they're nice. I've also had tteokbokki with the rosé flavor. Pretty good. That's all I wanted to say. There's nothing like really to lead up to that. Just like I had new food today and it was really good. For those of you keeping score at home, yet another Demeter Lupin free space talking about food. All right. That was the last thing for real. Let's go find someone to raid into. If Leshy is still here, I would love to pass y'all over to Leshy. Oh, Leshy is here. Awesome. I never get to raid into Leshy anymore because Leshy streams really late. And like, I'm like one of the only VTubers that likes to sleep. And likes to sleep a lot, so like I'm a prompt 9 o'clock bed timer unless I am having trouble sleeping. There we go. So here's y'all's raid message. Brand new raid message to go raid into Leshy with. I will also, I'm gonna make mine with a cheer. Thank you for sharing jams. Much appreciated. I will be back with y'all tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Hello Kitty again. I got all the star fruit that I needed, and I got like a bunch of other quests lined up. So hopefully this stream will actually like have more stuff going on than last time. I really bungled it up last time, but like this time I got my star fruit, and I got a lot of fun stuff ready for showing off on Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm not even close to being tired of this game yet. I'm glad that people have been enjoying watching it because like I love this game. And then I do have some other things cooking up later, but that's for later. Till tomorrow, I love you guys. See y'all later. Go do crime.